Good evening. The news for this Friday, 5th of April. The government has adopted a new national development strategy for the next 4 years. With the developments in the last 4 years, there is concern about public service, rise in cost of living, and other factors affecting the country's economy. The government has identified 6 key priorities, which is a modern public service, transformative economic agenda, a healthy nation, promotion of law and order, a modern education system in line with future needs, environment sustainability, and climate change resilience. This will help to address issues the country is currently facing and to improve the quality of life of the population. Kenneth Marigot has been sentenced to life and 25 years in prison for murdering Hans Hackl, who owned the Castello Beach Hotel on Pralin, and attempting to murder his partner, Alfia Posidaeva. After hours of deliberation, the jury unanimously found Marigot guilty of the charges laid against him, and Judge Melchior Vidot sentenced him a few minutes past midnight this morning. The charges arose from an incident at the Castello Beach Hotel in the early hours of May the 28th, 2023. The Beauvallon Health Centre offers advanced services for patients who have eye problems related to chronic diseases such as diabetes and high blood pressure. The service is possible thanks to the collaboration with the Training Eye Surgery, TES, a collaboration that has entered its 8th year. The Beauvallon service helps to better detect eye diseases and makes it easier to refer these cases on a priority basis. The founder of TES, Cyrus, and 2 other experts are in the country where they have trained Seychellois ophthalmologists and other clinical professionals. This year's training is centered on an intervention where silicone oil is used to stabilize the retina. The SADC Parliamentary Forum, in collaboration with SADC Parliament, has embarked on a new phase of the SRHR HIV and AIDS government project, effective on 1st of November 2023, with a 3-year implementation schedule. The Speaker of the National Assembly, Roger Mancienne, officially unveiled the SADC strategic plan in a ceremony at the National Assembly this morning. At the national level, the project will operate in accordance with a work plan determined by the National Assembly's Committee on Communicable Diseases, HIV/AIDS and SRHR through a collaborative architecture which will include other National Assembly committees, the government, UN, EU, civil society, religious and youth leaders, among others, as per project implementation agreements of the SADC PF.
I found it to be quite informative for us as an organization, and also quite promising in terms of the dynamism that's going to be employed in implementing the project. Seychelles has done very well, particularly because the leadership of the SADC Parliamentary Forum is currently in the hands of Seychelles through the President Roger Mancienne, and we believe that they'll implement the project as a sovereign parliament with the resources that they have at their disposal, and also ensuring that the committees and members of parliament, the people of Seychelles, are involved in this project. It heavily relies on ensuring that socio-economic development is advanced, human rights are advanced, and that at the end of the day, democratic accountability is exercised by parliaments to ensure that what governments has put in place is also implemented for the benefit of the citizens of Seychelles. So we are happy with that.
Cabinet has approved for the Ministry of Finance to seek additional assistance from the United States Treasury Office of Technical Assistance Vice President Afif says this is to strengthen the governance and operational effectiveness of public enterprises in the country.
We are simply seeking assistance to be able to get expertise from the US Office of Technical Assistance in helping us establish a manner of deciding on wages in the public enterprise sector. As you know, in Seychelles, there are different public enterprises, and the way the remuneration of senior executives has worked has been rather selective and based on different criteria because many of the organizations are different. But it's good to draw on expertise from countries who also have a similar dilemma and have resolved it using a scientific method of establishing what benefits a company has and how do you measure the value of the persons who direct at the top level these organizations and what they should be remunerated compared with the rest of the civil service or the rest of the population. So this expertise will help us to do that. It will also help us to put in place a series of performance indicators for different public enterprises. So this helps government to better guide the public enterprises to know what's the expectation. So it's like in a football match, you know where the goal is and you know where to score, but you're not kicking the ball all over the place. It's having clear performance indicators. It's also about helping the staff of these enterprises to gather data and to report correctly. So this is also part of the training. And then to help the public enterprises themselves, having known what the target is, to set long-term goals and targets and strategies. That's also part of the training. So we would like to draw on the technical assistance of the United States through its Office of Technical Assistance, and hopefully that can elevate the standards of our public enterprises.
Cabinet has also approved for the immediate resumption of Seychelles membership with the International Hydrographic Organization. Vice President Afif says the resumption of Seychelles membership will lead to enhanced maritime safety since the maritime charts of the seabed, which date back to the 1970s, will be updated, and it will also provide opportunities for capacity building and sharing of expertise. And with this, we end this news summary. Next on SBC will be the local program, Dishes from Fishes. Have a very pleasant evening.